Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. What's coming in love? What's next in love? What's going on in any relationships around you? Spirit, I am here with my Aries. If you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have, I am listening for you now. I have a book, Gain More Knowledge, Use Your Intuition to see the answer. So maybe we aren't ready to make any kind of decision. Maybe we need more information. Spirit, an ex-partner, an unfinished love connection. The situation may involve an ex. All right, so maybe we're thinking about somebody from our past. Hopefully we are not, unless that's what you want. Let's see what we have. Isolation, alone time is needed, time for deep soul searching. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is going to lean. I'm going to see what the cards are going to say, but I'm wondering if this is somebody trying to come back into your energy, Aries. And I have hope. All is not lost. A positive, favorable outcome is still possible. So we're thinking about somebody from our past. We don't have the answers. We're feeling alone, but Spirit's giving us hope. Let's get some cards on this table. We need to know. We need to know what is happening. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know about this connection? What is important about this connection? Let's see. I have a 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Chariot, and I have a Death card. So this feeling of for every ending, there's a new beginning, right? And then I feel like I've been holding back. I feel like this 4 of Pentacles was holding back. I have been holding back, throwing myself into work, either trying to not think about what has happened in this connection. But part of me feels like I want to move on. I want to move forward. So even if somebody is thinking about you, wanting you back, there's definitely an energy of I put something to an end. So you may not be wanting this connection back, but somebody may be a little bit of a pining for you feeling. Let's say 10 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Temperance. I feel like somebody's trying to win you back. I do. I feel like they are, you might not want them back, but I think they're trying. And, they're trying to come back, is how it's coming into me. So they may come back with an offer. They may come back with, we'll make it work. I'll promise. We've got, we can figure this out. And there's a little part of you that says, yeah, I can feel like we could work this out. But it is a feeling of going back and forth. It's a feeling of, I don't know if this is the best thing for me. But I do feel like somebody is trying to win you back. And that's how it's coming into me. 3 of Wands, I still see a future with you. And I have a Tower moment. So whatever happened, that's what we are having a hard time getting over. We're having a hard time getting over why it either stopped or ended to begin with, let alone opening that door again. So sometimes people separate for a period of time and they kind of forget why it ended. Sometimes we really remember why it ended, but sometimes they only remember the good. And that person starts to come back around and says, I still care about you. I'm still in love with you. I haven't forgotten you. And you might not want that. I have a Queen of Wands, but right now it's coming into me as they're still very passionate about you. They're still in love with you. You're the one that they still want to be with. For whatever reason, you may not want to take them back. Maybe they hurt you tremendously with that Tower moment. And now they're realizing that they were a fool and they are, they feel foolish. They feel foolish that they lost you. They feel foolish that they gave up on this connection or they walked away from this connection somehow. Spirit, where do you want my Aries to go? What do you have for them? Idealistic, seeking perfection. Maybe you always felt like you weren't good enough for them or that things weren't ready. They're ready. They want to connect again. They want to reconnect. They want to connect. Somebody wants to reconcile. Dramatic, high maintenance. Maybe they're going out of their way, like a little bit kind of in a crazy way to win you back, whether it's they're calling or texting all the time or coming by all the time, wanting to talk all the time. And maybe it's becoming very difficult, to say no, progressing and on a roll. They're trying to win your love back. They're trying to prove to you that you still want to be with them and that this isn't over, so some of you may be saying it's over. I want it to be over, and I just can't this person won't accept it. They won't accept that you're not taking them back. 5 of Cups, a lot of hurt feelings. The Emperor, they're strong-willed, a Judgment, and a Queen of Swords. They're trying to convince you that they are the one that you're supposed to be with. All right. They're trying to convince you that it's either not going to happen again or things have changed and I won't disappoint you, something along those lines. So there's a lot of regret for sure. And there's a lot of feelings along the lines of like, you're the one that got away and I just don't want to lose you. I can't lose you. So they're fighting hard. They're fighting hard to get you back, is how it's coming into me. I remember you. I remember us. I remember everything about us. I still love you. I see you in my dreams. You're the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep and the first thing in the morning when I wake up. You're my favorite obsession. So they could be obsessing over you. An alignment, 888, you are on the path of light. Maybe they feel like we're meant to be together. Maybe they say things like, you're my future. I always saw my life with you. So maybe they really are trying to win you back, obsessing over you a little bit. Like, I'm going to win you back. I'm just going to break you down, get you to the point where you give in. I found myself when I found you. It is so silly of me to want you so badly and yet keep it so concealed. I'm your secret admirer. So maybe they're trying to keep distance right now also because you've asked them to, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're checking out your social media. I wouldn't be surprised if they're driving by your home, asking friends about you. I wouldn't be surprised if any of those things. Surrounded by the angels, 444, miracles are happening. So sometimes it takes a miracle to bring this connection back together. You may not want this connection. This is the energy I'm feeling is you're shutting this person out. Either you're very, very angry with this person, you've had it, you're not taking them back, but they would take you back in a heartbeat. They would want their life with you back in a heartbeat. So we both want different things. That's how it's coming into me. You make my temperatures rise. You're the one I want to be with physically. I'm eternally yours. So they feel like they have a lifetime with you. I don't know what to do anymore. That I believe. There's a lot of doubt. I don't know how to win you back. I'm trying to win you back. I'm trying to convince you that I'm the person that you should be with. I'm trying to show you I've changed or that things have changed. So this person's working very, very hard to, I guess, not give up. They don't want to give up on this love, and they're not giving up on you. So something's going on around that. Maybe you will forgive them. Maybe you'll decide that I want to give them a second chance. Or you may say, I've already moved on. I don't want them back. 10 of Pentacles. Maybe we were very happy together. 7 of Pentacles, progress, time. And a 9 of Cups. I want to feel satisfied. I want to feel emotionally fulfilled with you. Was this person emotionally fulfilling you? 7 of Pentacles. You know, we have a chance at it improving if we put the time into it. So that I'm in agreement with. Let's see what else. A 6 of Swords, a sense of moving on. I think that you have moved on. A Hermit, you have been isolating. I have a 3 of Cups. So there's I want to go all the way back to that card that said hope, because there's that sense of hope. There's a little part of me that says, you know, maybe things could be different. Things could change. That my person's telling me the right things. My person is telling me that everything is going to work out, or we're going to be together. It's going to be easier this time, better this time. Ace of Swords, telling me, that's the feeling of, you know, saying all the right things is how it's coming into me. And then a transformation. So everything changes, right? Right now, I feel like you have somebody that's willing to, if they said bottom of the deck, they need you to see this one also. So I have an Ace of Cups. Can we fall back in love with somebody that hurt us? Yes. You know, love has such potential, you know, in every direction. So, you know, can you rekindle old feelings? Yes. Can you have what you had? It depends on the situation. It depends on the hurt, and it depends on what you feel like if you want to take this person back. But this person is very obviously in love with you and is trying really hard to win you back. You are the love of my life. So they may be saying all the right things, but let's see if their actions match. I knew the moment our eyes met. So maybe they've been in love with you for a while. You know, this has been something they've always felt. I want to feel your soft lips on mine. I almost feel like I want to say again. So this is somebody trying to come back. I can see a future with you. They still want a future with you. I'm at home when I'm with you. So maybe they're feeling disconnected. You know, sometimes when you let go of the person who you really should be with, and you have that space between you, you feel lost, you feel lonely, you feel lost, you feel disconnected from the rest of the world. Nothing seems right anymore. And all they know is that when they were with you, their heart felt full, and they felt safe, or they felt secure, or they felt that you were the one person who truly loved them, you know, for who they were. So there is a sense of, you know, we had it all, or we had a beautiful life together. And I feel like your person wants that back. That's how it's coming into me. You're the only one who really understands me. That I believe also. I'm afraid to get hurt, and I'm healing old wounds, so they don't want to get hurt again. You are my true love. I wish I could tell you how I feel. Maybe you're not even allowing this person into your energy to talk to you. Fate, destiny, stars aligning is our story. They still feel like you're supposed to be together. I love your smile and making you laugh. I miss making you laugh. And let's get one more. I look at pictures of you on my phone all the time. So I do feel that. I feel like, where's my old wounds? You know, like I'm afraid to get hurt. You know, I'm struggling with some old wounds. I'm afraid to be hurt again. But at the same time, I don't think this person's giving up on the shot of trying to win back your love. That's what's going on. Now, whether you're going to accept them back in or not, I don't know. But I feel like you are trying to move on, and this person isn't letting you move on. They're not letting you go. No matter what, they're still holding on to the belief that you're going to be together again someday. So let's ask Spirit to guide you, whatever Spirit wants that's best for both of you. We have some healing to do in this connection, but at least those are some thoughts and feelings coming from somebody from your past. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. Thank you always, my Aries, for your love and support and your comments. If anyone's interested in booking a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.